Good morning, folks. I'm back again with another beautiful story. I love to tell stories, believe me or not. The bird. Love eventually carves itself as a beautiful relic with truth. After attaining eternity, it rejoices in beauty beyond the state of death. Beautiful words of the great John Keats. Love has always been in the eye of scrutiny from the beginning of time. Be it Eve, Delilah, Juliet, etc., etc. The list goes on. Everyone has created a meaning to suit one's ends, maximum ending up in a cliche. The other day, I had gone out with my family to watch a movie. After watching 15 minutes of the movie, my niece had a frown on her face. When asked what went wrong, she said, I know what's going to happen. The love story is going to end up in a tragedy. I was amused because my niece was hardly 10. So the presumptions of a true love story is that it always has a tragic end. This really threw me into deep thoughts. If I'm happily married, should it mean that our love is not true and that we are living in a world of compromise, faking gestures day in and day out? Let's not make things complicated and get on with the story. Every Sunday was special for Anna, the Sunday Mass, and that beautiful rose she would receive from Charles. The lovebirds were the talk of the town. Both families consented, and there was no hindrance to their relationship. Charles had just joined the company as a marketing executive, and Anna was in her final year of her graduation. So now time was a factor. Months passed, and this beautiful relationship got cemented with faith, love, trust, and companionship. It was in the month of March that Charles got a promotion for his excellent sales record. There was jubilation at the household as the promotion was accompanied by a hike in the salary. All was falling in place for the better, but destiny had something else stored. It was a Sunday morning. Anna was returning from Mass when she noticed a big crowd in front of the garage which lay adjacent to her house. Her dad was screaming at the garage owner in a loud tone. She rushed up to the spot to cool him off, as he was a high blood pressure patient. On investigating the matter, it was found out that a rare species of a bird was caught by the mechanic in the garage, who intended to sell it to the buyer for a higher price. The bird seemed to belong to someone, as it had a silver ring attached to its leg. On hearing about this, Anna's father resolved to stop him from doing so. He said that the bird should be returned to its rightful owner, otherwise he will file a police complaint against the mechanic. The bird was really rare, a beauty that can be hardly described in words. At last, after a lot of waggering, it was decided that the bird would be in the custody of Anna's father until its rightful owner is found. Joy knew no bounds for Anna, as she loved birds and once contemplated to become an ornithologist. The bird was kept in a cage in the veranda. All was well and everyone was happy. Anna's father decided to post a photo of the bird on Facebook in search of its owner. The family sat down for lunch when suddenly a sharp sound of a whistle filled the corners of the room. Everyone was shocked. Who could it be? Anna got up to check. The sound of the whistle came from the veranda. She was looking here and there when suddenly a voice called out from behind. You bitch! It's me. I am hungry. Give me something to eat. The voice came from the cage of the bird. Anna was terrified and she called out to all, the bird can speak! The bird can speak! Call it joy or fear, but it was definitely shocking. A speaking bird who could whistle and interact like a human being in 3 different languages, English, Hindi and Bengali. Not only this, it used abusive language most of the time. It also recited something in Arabic in the early parts of the morning and at the stroke of midnight. All were terrified except Anna, who found it cute and interesting. The family was in two minds of parting with such a rare species of a bird when something unusual happened. Charles happened to visit the family one Sunday. He found the bird quite funny and started making fun of it. The bird reacted violently, hurling abuses at him and ultimately cursing him that he will die soon. The family got very disturbed, and Anna was furious at the bird as she loved Charles very dearly. Charles brushed aside this incident at a very casual pace. A week later, Charles fell very ill and succumbed to his death in a mysterious way. The entire family was immersed in sorrow, and poor Anna became speechless. One fine evening, Anna's father ultimately decided to take the photo of the bird and post it on Facebook to get rid of this untimely evil. He clicked several photos, but to his astonishment, what came out was just an empty cage. This was too much. So he decided to take the bird along with the cage the very next day to a far off place and abandon it. My dear friends, till date, there are no whereabouts of the bird as well as Anna's father.